Yo, what is happening, ladies and gentlemen? My oh my, boy oh boy, do we have a doozy on our hands. It is messy out there. It is a huge mess for Netmarble right now, and let's hope, fingers crossed, they can fix it before reset. Otherwise, it will be even more messy for them. And if you're not sure what exactly is going on, just to give you some pretext here, let me just show you. This is one of the many screenshots that I have of people. It appears that they just got extremely lucky from combining the story mode fragments, right? You know, all the story modes. And this guy, how many CTPs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This screenshot just 10. And he must have had what? 500 pieces to 500 of the combined chances to actually get that lucky? No, something else was going on. So it appears that some genius over at Netmarble in their coding department, they must have put that when you combine the fragments, it is a 100% chance to actually get a premium item, and obviously that is just broken. That will completely break the game. I think we all know that, but there are a lot of people who are very upset that the game is under maintenance yet again. All right, so here is the deal, guys. This is what was supposed to happen. And it kind of happened like this, where the game was supposed to be like any other month. The update and maintenance from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific time, which would have been 3 a.m. for me at the time that it actually ended. The maintenance ended, which it did. It did end at that time. But then, what happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. If I get these damn notifications out of the way. So the combined story fragment chest error notice. First of all, we apologize for the inconvenience due to this error after the update. We have identified an error related to the combined story fragment chest after the May update, where certain items can be acquired at a large amount. To fix this issue, we're undergoing an emergency maintenance as of 5:26, 7:06 a.m. So based on Pacific time, 12:06. So just the game was only up for an hour and 6 minutes, according to this notice here. According to this notice, it was only up for 1 hour and 6 minutes. And what happened during that time? In between that time, well, I'll show you. So, as I showed you this screenshot here, right? People are getting, it was a 100% chance to get a premium item, right? And if you don't know what are in these chests, well, here, those are CTPs right there. Here, what do we have? We have Odin's Blessings. So this is from the All War. This one's from the All War. This one is from the Dimensional Clash. So the very first one, the one with 9 pieces, where you can actually get a CTP. But wait, there's actually more. Over here, we have, let's see, more Odin's Blessings, and we have some premium cards as well from the End of the Future. Or isn't that the Future Ends here? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a Future Ends here, right? It says End of the Future here, though, and people are getting premium cards. So whatever the premium item was in that chest, you had a chance. You had all the pieces, right? You could combine, and boom, you got a premium item, 100% chance guarantee. Okay, so the game's down right now. The game's down. It's under maintenance. Reset's coming. Reset's coming from the exact time right now. Reset's coming in 3 hours. Can they fix it? Because here's the other thing, guys. What if the player actually spent this item? What if they craft combined, right? What if they equip this card? What if they unequip the card, right? Somebody got the Black Widow card or the New Avengers card, right? And they love PvP, and they I don't know, they swapped a card out or they destroyed a card. What can Netmarble do to actually remedy this? Because that's going to take a lot of investigating, a lot of work, depending on what somebody did. What if somebody got all those CTPs, right, and they forged a Brilliant? Huh? And then they used other CTPs to roll the Brilliant. You know what I mean? I mean, the game wasn't up for all that long, but a lot can happen in 1 hour. 1 hour, especially, what if people, all those Odin Blessings, somebody equipped them? What if they destroyed six-star Uru. And how is Netmarble going to track all that stuff and then put things back in their original place? And if they can't do that, what are they going to do? Well, Here's actually another screenshot here, and as you can see, so many premium items out of those chests. You got cards, you got CTPs. No Odin's Blessings on this one, at least from what I can tell, but a lot of cards. A lot of cards on this one. Somebody got extremely lucky. Somebody was saving up all their pieces, all their puzzle pieces, and then just boom, just cracked it all in one shot and got so many premium items. My goodness gracious, man. You know how much like actual money that is? Like if they were to have to gamble for all those items, that's insane. That is absolutely insane. So here's some suggestions of what some people actually have to say. And these were just pulled from the forum, some screenshots that I found in some of the chats that I'm in. So this gentleman here says compensation, 2 CCF pack. I'm not exactly sure what he means, 2 CCF pack. Maybe the tier 3 material pack in the store. Card set all complete. All CTP. 10 each, 10 of every kind of CTP. Equipped card, all full craft. So a fully crafted card set this guy wants. All characters, potential and awaken, and all tier 3 characters. And every character level 70. He says, especially I need, because he's a returning player, he still didn't, I don't know, he can get some reward or something. That's a lot. That is a lot of stuff, Thing is this, so for those who couldn't log on during that hour, or those who were on but didn't have any, maybe they collect their piece every single day. Maybe they do the combine every day. Like me, I was doing it every 4 days or so. I actually have a lot of pieces. I did not combine any during this time, but I have a lot. Would I have done it? I probably would have done it if I saw, maybe they changed maybe they changed the chance you can actually get an item. You wouldn't know. You would just see somebody in the chat, because what they said in the patch notes is they said that they were going to actually put, I'm not going to find it, but what they said was they were actually, when somebody actually got lucky, right? When they got a premium reward out of one of the chests from combining the fragments, they were actually now going to put it in the chat. Before, when you got one, if you got an Odin's Blessings, a card, a CTP, any of the premium items, it was not in the chat before. So some other suggestions that we have here. So here is another side of the coin. Some people are thinking that the people who actually combine the fragments, which might just be people who didn't have any fragments to combine, are saying that these people were just abusing the system. And here is something. This is actually from 2016. Okay, so this is old. This is old and definitely outdated, but this is a take. So apparently, I definitely was not playing the game at this point, but it says that apparently there was an Uru bug, an Uru enhancing bug in the game, and some people were permanently banned for their actions for taking advantage of this. Now here's the thing. This just happened, right? The game wasn't even up for an hour with this in effect. And maybe after the first 5 times, like, I don't know, say you had 100 fragments to combine, right? And that I think that's being overzealous. But say you had 100 fragments to combine, maybe after the first 5, when you got 5 out of 5 premium items, you realize that something was amiss. But how many people actually had a ton of fragments to combine? I don't think there's really all that many. I think there's definitely some out of the masses, but not many. And you can't blame the player for just take advantage of something that's in the game, and nobody really knew, right, that it was a bug, at least not right away. But this is definitely not fair to all players, right? Because some had a lot of fragments and some just didn't have any fragments. So in my opinion, they definitely need to they need to rectify this. They need to go in and they need to set things back to how they were. They basically need a time machine is what they need. They need a time machine. They need to rewind the clock just until right before the maintenance was done, right before they shot that out. And some people, like this gentleman here, he says, give us 5 rages, 5 judgments, 5 energy, and 30 premium cards, and 40 Odin's Blessings, and 300 crystals. You are not to give us this and then send your account 20,000 crystals and increase daily crystals up to 100. Okay. That's a little haphazard there for me. And we have something else, something a little more a little more dark, in my opinion. So this gentleman says, actions taken against abusers. Both my parents were asking me why I didn't take part in the exploitation of the stupid bug. I told them that I didn't know about it. Had I known it, I would have done the same thing as you did. I think all of us would have, right? There's nobody out there who could say, nah, man, I'm not popping that chest. I don't want premium items. I don't care. I don't care. You know, you can't convince me that you wouldn't do it. With the purpose of wanting to get my name on perma ban list, both my parents will be more than happy to help take my case. Sounds like his parents are lawyers to the local court, or maybe not. Maybe they're not lawyers. Okay, his parents are just people who could take him to the local court, is what it is. And sue Not Marble for, was it $890 or no, $890,000 for their error of justice. Go and visit your local lawyer's firm. They would be confident of winning the case against this injustice. Of course, be prepared for a $200 to $300 advocacy fee. But then again, you'll get return on investment shall you win the case. Keep in mind what you must do. 1, be sure you never use any cheats nor hacks throughout the game of the spam. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm not going to read the rest of this. He's saying it basically take like a class action lawsuit against Netmarble for this. I mean, I don't think this is that serious where you could actually do that. They acted on this very, very quickly, right? It was an hour and 6 minutes from what I understand. I don't if it was any longer than that, let me know in the comments. But from the forums here, from looking at the forums and the time that they said that they actually started the maintenance yet again, right? If you go to Combined Story Fragment, and they started at 12:06 a.m. Pacific time. The maintenance only ended at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So what does this all mean, guys? What does this all mean? And what could they possibly do to really rectify this? Are we going to get the per the usual 100 energy, 50 boost points in a 3-star hero chest? Or, they might make it a 5-star, maybe even a 6-star in this case. But a non-premium character. Guys, the trail runs deep here. It runs very, very deep because like I mentioned earlier, say you got these items and then you equipped the Odin's Blessing, but you destroyed a 6-star Uru. Say you equip one of these premium cards, but you destroyed another card because you didn't want to unequip it, right? You didn't want to spend the crystals. And how, are they able to go into their system and figure out exactly what that card was that you destroyed, right? Say if that's what you did. Or in terms of CTP, say you forged CTPs and you got a Brilliant. Are they going to take that Brilliant away from you? And that's just one side of it. Because in terms of completing our dailies, I know there were a lot of people that actually did not run ABX because Proxima was coming to the game, and Proxima, if she wasn't going to be meta, she was at least for support because she has support. I think it's on her uniform, just like Taskmaster. She has increased damage to supervillains and superheroes, passive, just like Taskmaster's passive. So a lot of people didn't run ABX. I actually did run ABX. I started running it, and then I realized that Proxima had the passive, and I just thought, okay, what the hell? I'll just finish my run at least. It wasn't the best run, but I actually got a run in. I did not do any of my world boss, none of my world boss. And what about Alliance Tournament, Alliance Conquest? I think Alliance Conquest might have actually ended. But what about all your other dailies, right? Getting your 25 crystals for the day or just completing your dailies. What if you have, I don't know, a certain selector, bio selector, tier 3 selector, anything in your inbox that's going to expire, right? Just running story mode. Say you're somebody who likes to collect your fragments every single day. What are they going to do if they can't get this up before reset? And even if they do get it up before reset, how soon before reset will they actually have this up? Because this maintenance has now been going on for a long time. Let's say they get it up an hour before reset. So say this maintenance here, this next maintenance, right? The maintenance after the whole debacle is over 1 hour before reset. That would have been 15 hours, guys. It would have been a 15-hour maintenance, because I can't imagine that there were a ton of people who were able to log on during that hour. And during that hour, how much were you able to even get done, right? Were you able to get all your dailies done? You might not have thought that you only had an hour to actually get this stuff done. You thought you had time to, play around with the characters, build them up, that sort of thing, check out the new stuff in the game, right? Because we have the, the whole change with the shield lab and the dispatch and all that. There's always, after the update, there's a lot to digest and a lot to figure out and go through. So it's a sticky situation. It is quite the mess, especially for those who actually take this game seriously, who play it competitively. It's, especially like I said, for ABX, for Alliance Tournament, your World Boss Legend. I mean, all the materials that you actually farm from World Boss Legend on a daily basis, you're looking at like 200 CCF. Just about 500 BAM, right? I mean, you get almost or about 100 per run. And then not to mention all the other items, TCP, EOD, the CNS, all this and that. So what could they possibly do to compensate us? So I was chatting with a lot of different players, a lot of veterans who said that they've never seen anything like this. So if there hasn't been anything like this that has happened in the past, there's no precedent to actually give us any type of insight on what they actually can do to remedy this. I really, really hope that they don't try hitting us with 100 energy, 50 boost points, and a 5-star hero chest. No, that's not going to cut it this time. That is not going to cut it this time. And if they were to leave, so for the people who combine the fragments and they got all those premium items and they just leave them because they don't know how to retract it, they don't know how to fix it, because some of these people actually went in and they destroyed a card or an Uru. The Uru is not that difficult, but the cards, and if you're forging anything, if you're crafting or forging, I think that's where it gets really, really messy. Or if you just started equipping this stuff, it gets very, very messy at that point. And I have to imagine that it's going to be a lot of work for them. So if that's what they're in the middle of doing right now, I can't imagine that this is going to come back on before reset. And I could tell you that somebody over in Netmarble probably got fired. I want to know what you think, guys. I want to know if you think that somebody definitely lost their job over there. And I want to know what you think that is a justifiable remedy to this situation in terms of what they can do for each player that either participated in this, who actually received items, or for the players who actually did not receive items. What about the players who just didn't have a chance to log on to the game at all, right? So let me hear your thoughts, guys. Let me hear your thoughts, and hope to God, fingers crossed, that this comes back on sooner than later. I really hope that they kick it into high gear and they can get this on for us, because I have my whole day clear today, and I was really today. I think it would be the day for a live stream, very first live stream. And I think it would be perfect because we just got the update, so I think that's a better time than ever to actually do it. Oh, and by the way, guys, be gentle with my thumbnails, because I'm actually making them now. I made some when I first started doing the channel, and then somebody started making them for me, and now life got busy for them and they can no longer make them. So I'll be making my own, and I have to imagine that they're going to be a bit messy for, I don't know, maybe the next week or 2 weeks or so. I'm going to try to get to work on that, though. I've been doing a little bit of due diligence, and I'll get it sorted out. But thank you for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. I'll catch you once this maintenance gets situated, and we'll have some actual content for you. All right. Better stay tuned. You stay breezy out there, but most of all, friend, you stay safe now. Peace.